If you're thinking about getting legally married in another country, there's a few things that you need to consider before you make this move. Hi, my name is Dr. T. I'm a luxury travel advisor. I've been doing this for 17 years. I've done tons of destination weddings, honeymoons, vow renewals, anniversary trips, all different types of romance travel. And let's talk a bit about getting legally married in another country. While it can be done, it's not something that I would really recommend personally, and there's a few reasons why. It's something that you really need to research before you make this decision, because every country is different. Every country will have different rules and regulations, and sometimes those may be more work than they need to be. And so for a lot of my clients, I usually just tell them to get married at home. Even if they don't tell anyone, get married at home, get your documents, and then just make your destination wedding more like a ceremony. It doesn't have to necessarily be your legal or official wedding. It can just be kind of like a ceremony wedding. Even if nobody knows, they can totally think you just got married, even if you're already married, if you want to, have the theatrics and everything. But it's just a lot easier because depending on the country you go to, you may have to get there at a certain time. Like some countries may require you to be there 1 week, 2 weeks in advance before the wedding. Do you have that much time to take off from work or to take away from your daily responsibilities? Other requirements might be blood tests. You may have to do a blood test in the destination, in the country, before you can get legally married. Then there's officiant things. Are you going to hire an officiant? How are you going to know what officiant to pick in another country? Are you going to interview different officiants? Are you just going to pick the first one? How much does this officiant cost? What fees, in addition to the officiant fees, what document fees and licensing fees are associated with getting legally married in a different country? So as you can see, there's a lot of considerations. And for this reason, a lot of people do not technically get married in the destination. They typically do it at home or somewhere in the US before they actually travel to their destination wedding, and then just make that wedding a ceremony instead of making it like their legal wedding. And like I said, sometimes people have no idea. A lot of times the couples don't even say anything and the guests just all assume that it's a real wedding, and that's fine. If you have more questions about getting married in a different country, a different destination, what laws may be associated with that, please drop your questions in the comments or send me a message. If you do decide to get married in another country, I want to make sure you do it the right way. I want to make sure you do it legally and have all of your ducks in a row. So please, if this is something you're considering, please reach out to me. I want to help you. I want to make sure that everything is done right. And I really want to make sure that your wedding is a success.